I'm Brickroad. Let's play The Legend of Zelda. I am playing the Zelda Classic version, and I'm going to name my hero Obama because he has a lot in common with Link, if you think about it. They're both heroic figures who have big ears. So this is a level editor for The Legend of Zelda, which means there's this great big community around it, and where people make their own custom levels and their custom games and things. And it's been a long time since I played any Zelda Classic versions. What are you doing? No, I want to start. There we go. Yeah, just good. But the ones I played, and I'm going back years here when the program was still pretty new, but the ones that I played all have one thing in common. None of them are as good as the original Legend of Zelda. That's a fact. That's in the Bible. You can look that up. So the reason I'm doing this Let's Play, two reasons. The first reason is YouTube just upped its length limit on videos to 15 minutes, so I can make some 15-minute videos. What would be a good game that can be digested in 15-minute chunks? I'm thinking Legend of Zelda. That's a great choice. Also, though, I just finished playing Super RMN Bros. And I played it blind, and it was bad, and a lot of people were really surprised at how upset I got by the end of that series. And, I mean, it was completely justified, of course. The game was horrible. But I decided to play something a little light, quick, fast, easy, and something that I know really well, just kind of as a palate cleanser, you know? So in the original, on the NES, there was this cool glitch where you go into level 1, and then if you walk out the door and go back in, the key door in the room would be gone. Well, that doesn't happen in this version, so I'm going to have to use up all my keys. If something in here drops bombs, if you manage to come into level 1 with some bombs, then you can save a key. But otherwise you can't. So level 1 is the Abandoned Palace. It's not called that in the NES version. In the NES version, levels don't have names, but they have shapes. Level 1 is like supposed to be an eagle, and you kind of have to use your imagination on some of them. So they were really working under some strange constraints when they made The Legend of Zelda, but that's part of its charm. It's part of the simplicity of those early NES games. And in a lot of ways, Zelda was the first NES game that I learned. Definitely not the first one I played, but it's the first one that I, dissected. I'm actually having trouble thinking of an NES game that I have played as much as The Legend of Zelda. It's like, they must be few and far between. Yeah, I could bomb up through that door there, but no, not going to work, because I don't have any bombs. Oh well. And there's nothing in this room, so I'll just leave it. So, one of the things they changed, though, aside from the graphics and music, is you can see Link swings his sword rather than stabs, which is really good when you're fighting some difficult monsters later on. Another change I really like is you can alter the speed of these guys' text. That's really good. So, little tweaks like that. They fixed, I guess, like that bug with the first door. I'll live. So, the structure of this game, in case you haven't played it, is that there are 8 levels, and each level has a boss and part of the Triforce in it. And you have to collect all 8 pieces of the Triforce, and then you can go to the last level and rescue the princess and win the game. And it's lovely and wonderful and majestic. But I really don't have to explain that, because if you haven't played The Legend of Zelda, I mean, if you've never played this game before, you can't call yourself... There's some bombs, good. I was hoping I'd get some of those for free. But you can't call yourself a gamer. I don't care how many characters you have to level 80 in Warcraft. I don't care how many hours you've logged on Halo. You have to play The Legend of Zelda to consider yourself a real gamer of any caliber. It doesn't matter if you like the game or not. And you can hate the game as much as you want, but you have to experience it. It's just one of those quintessential things that this game launched, like the action-adventure genre. It's like before this, you had like little platformers, and you had like early archaic RPGs and things, but you didn't have... This is the NSU room because that's where Obama went to school. But this spawned an entire genre of NES games. The games like Crystallis, which is an excellent game, and their entire ilk. And then of course it went on to have great sequels, and the series is now pretty much a complete classic in its own right, and deservedly so. But it all starts right here in the original Legend of Zelda. These hand guys, of course, if they grab you, they warp you back to the first room in the dungeon, which is really annoying. But you can kind of just boomerang them all, get them all caught in one spot here, and then just sword them to death real quick. And, cool, one of them dropped an alarm clock. Here we are. Now Link, or rather Obama, I should say, Oh, crap. He has a little shield, but the little shield doesn't block fireballs like that. Crap. I'm just going to sword this guy and hope for the best. Aha! I guess I could have bombed him. I got some bombs. Okay. Whatever. So there we go. That's the end of level 1. So I'm just going to get as much video as I can get done in 15 minutes. Then I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to say, cut, that's a wrap, and we'll pick it up. I'll do one video. I'll play one section per day. That'll give me a good spread of Legend of Zelda. So I got some bombs, so I can go over here and get out of my way. These guys are annoying. Yeah. The boomerang in Legend of Zelda is really broken, and it is never quite this broken again. Like, no other Zelda game has a boomerang quite this completely awesome again. Which is, it's a shame, is what it is. Kind of a shame. But especially the 3D games, they kind of never could figure out how to get the boomerang to work in 3D. Like, Twilight Princess's works kind of cool, but in Ocarina of Time, you get to use the boomerang in kind of only one dungeon. Bomb! Thank you. I, of course, know where all the secrets are, so if this will also serve as kind of a walkthrough to the game. You come into this old guy's little cave here, and if you take the potion, you're stupid, because, I mean, why would you take the potion and not a heart, you know what I mean? There's a couple things I want to grab real quick before I go to the next level. Get out of my way! Over here. Don't need to kill all these guys, I suppose. That's a gambling parlor. We don't need to gamble. We do need to go through the secret passage! And get a secret to everybody. Oh, I'm rich now. Isn't that lovely? There's a random element to how money drops in the game. Like how everything drops in the game, of course. And sometimes you get really lucky with money, and sometimes you don't. And you gotta... Just a quick estimate, there's maybe a couple hundred rupees worth of things that you'd want to buy. So you kind of have to get lucky with the rupee drops to buy everything you need in the game. Hopefully I won't have to do any grinding for money. Or any gambling, which would be even worse. My goodness, I hate gambling in this game. I hate gambling in any game, though. I mean, it's just bad. So there's that. And there's some more free money right in here. Oh, should have got out of my way. This one I think is 30. Alright. And we'll be back over this area later in the game for more goodies. I need hearts is what I need. Okay, these guys spit rocks, and your shield will block rocks. Later I'll get a bigger shield, though, that can block fireballs, which is going to be good. Oh goodness, I hope I don't die in this dungeon. How embarrassing would that be? The Serpent's Lair. Actually, I think the shape of this dungeon is supposed to be a moon. But like I said, the moon kind of looks like a moon. It looks kind of like a crescent moon. I don't remember if I'll get the map or not, but you kind of have to use your imagination in many of the dungeons, unfortunately. Come on, you! Sorted! Ha ha ha. Sorted you in the face. Ah, nice. Sometimes there's a leader monster in the room. If you kill the leader monster, they all die. The question is, which of these rooms is my boomerang? My goodness, am I seriously not remembering something about The Legend of Zelda? I'll just peek my head in here and look real quick. Ah, this is it, yes. This room is a nightmare because there are fireballs everywhere, and these guys take... Oh, crap! Yeah, those guys take a lot of shots to kill. I'm gonna continue. I'm a big boy. I don't care. Whatever. You know. It's all good. No, but seriously, the only thing that happens when you die is you start back over outside of the dungeon with just 3 hearts, which will be a big deal later when I only have a couple hearts, but right now, not a big deal. I just have to kill those blue guys to get my magic boomerang. And I want my magic boomerang. This little piddly boomerang, this ain't nothing. What good is that going to do? He doesn't even go the full screen. What are these snakes called? I think they're called ropes. I don't know why they don't just call them snakes. It's like they give weird names to all the monsters. Like snakes are ropes and bats are keys. It's like that one guy I killed even stayed dead. How's that for handy? Okay, you have to die now. If I die in this room again, it's going to be really disappointing. I have to, Oh, good. We can be done with that difficult pain-in-the-butt room now. Can't do anything about these guys, though. I would much rather shoot these guys, but nothing to shoot him with. Link only gets his sword if he's at full life, but you knew that, of course. Key. Nice. Actually, I probably should have got my sword upgrade before level 2. Probably would have been the smart play, but you know, nobody's ever accused me of being too smart. Of course, when you get a magic boomerang, all the goriyas get a magic boomerang too. That's what these little, like, hedgehog-looking dudes are called. Come on. There we go. Now, when you hear roaring like that, that means the boss is in the next room. And you know what to do with bosses? Well, this one is Dodongo, and Dodongo dislikes smoke. So you put a bomb in his stomach. Oh, come back here! There we go. Fortunately, I can just hop back outside here and fill my bombs back up. I need to buy some equipment. I think that's what I'll do with the rest of this little video here. First, I'll get my magic triangle. Sweet! Nice. I would have liked to get a flawless game where I didn't die at all, but not sure how likely that would have been. Probably not very. So there are lots and lots of shops in the game, and each shop sells something, sells different items. But I'm not really savvy on where all the shops are located. That is not part of my encyclopedic Zelda knowledge. So I'm going to go to the ones that I know, where I know their location is. That sentence sucked. Brickroad, what is wrong with you? Where I know their location is? I swallowed a dictionary. Man, this guy is awful, so I'm going to walk through him. You only need 5 hearts to use this sword. I don't know why I waited until after level 2 to get it. Level 2 is a lot easier if you have it. The blue Goria room is much, much easier. So let's see, what do I want to buy? I need my candle. I like how the music changes on the overworld in this version, where the location is. I can't talk today, or any day, ever. Ow. I'll buy a candle, and then there's a couple cool things I can get with the candle. But the candle, as far as I know, is down here. There might have been another one closer to where I was, but I've got the levels memorized, not the overworld, sadly. I know where all the important items are, but as for the rest, that's not up there. What is up there, though, is this candle. There's my big magic shield. I'm not going to buy it here. I'm going to buy it somewhere else, because it's less expensive if I buy it elsewhere. Let's see, I've got about 1 minute left. What can I get in 1 minute? I can get... yeah, this way. Let's get my candle out. And we'll go up here. And we'll burn this tree. And I'll take this money. And we'll burn this tree over here. I think it's this tree. Haha, yes. And I'll take this. And then I'll go over here. And I'll burn that tree. And there we go. Now I've got my big shield. See, I bought it here for only 90. That's a big discount over what it would cost at that other dude's place. You know what? I'm going to call that a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back next time.